tons of places you can stay. Look.
Oh, it's phenomenal, isn't it?
We are definitely coming back here. What an unbelievable landscape this place is. It's just absolutely epic. Wow, you know, Scotland is absolutely stunning. This is I can't just get lost for words here. This is like Scotland on steroids. It's incredible. The roads are smooth and scenic. We've not got out third gear, but they are absolutely beautiful. Look at that for a view.
I'm gonna revive it. I'm gonna revive it. I know I made mistakes. I know I lied. I should have noticed. Yeah, I should have tried. And all the loving that I just ignored. I'm gonna revive it. 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 I'm gonna revive
Boy, oh boy.
Take me away from home, away from
Oh my god, it's amazing, isn't it? It's really stunning, isn't it?
Here we go, France. No border, no nothing. France. Hey! Oh, it's really warm.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along.
So we're currently about 3,500 foot up, or according to that sign, 1,423 meters above sea level. And that's one hell of a road. It's really twisty, really windy, and actually quite narrow. So luckily Tony's driving, and he had to drop his side. It's nice for me, means I can't see the drop. Makes me a little nervous and a little uncomfortable because I'm not in control. But yeah, wow, what a road, what a road.
Well, as we're here, we're going to add our own little bit of graffiti. I can't see anyone I recognise on here, but it's blooming cold. (1,423 meters). What?
I nearly fell over. I was going to come and zap it.
The biff. Just oh, someone's peeled that one off there because they don't want it to obstruct.
Could do it together.
Okay, here we go.
Do it together. Zap.
I knew I should have got something ready made up.
Why would you ever take the big routes through Spain to France, or France to Spain, and not come down through this? Guys, if you're coming over to Spain, do this route that we've just talked about here. It's absolutely amazing. An incredible place.
So we found a park up, possibly for tonight, if not definitely for a cup of tea. And it's an abandoned village. So it's a really old village, it's derelict, and according to the sign, it's being given back to the original landowners, bit by bit. You can walk around it, it looks really interesting, and yeah, it's quite nice. So yeah, just it's a little turning circle parking area really that we found just en route. It is just for the evening, and yeah, we'll show you some of it. But first, cup of tea.
I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have noticed, yeah, I should have tried. And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it.
Cheers.
So, park up, first park up in Spain. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. As Claire says, parked up beside this old abandoned village that's now been given back to its owners for free, evidently. And they've got some they've got some work cut out. Claire's in here taking some photographs, but the light's all gone now. So, but yeah, what an interesting place. I wonder why it was abandoned. God, give your right arm for a place like this, wouldn't you? I tell you what, them clear skies mean one thing at this altitude. It's getting cold. Yeah, what a complex of houses, all abandoned village. Could make a TV show about that, couldn't we? Look at this. Claire, right over in the background there. Wow. Seek and you will find. Amazing. It's quite an interesting sight. I think it's going to be an early night tonight as it's getting cold, and we'll hit the road in the morning. We've not managed to do many miles today, and we do want to get over to Andorra. Wow, this is going to take a bit of work. Which one do you want?
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding.
The expropriation of Lacort in the 1950s was part of the Spanish government's plan to build a huge reservoir and dam for energy resource along the banks of the River Ara. The destruction of the uninhabited buildings and the eventual cut-off of water and electricity supplies forced the remaining residents to leave by 1984. The army then moved in to ensure there was no return. In 2001, after years of protests and lawsuits, a report on the project's environmental impact was published. This showed the plans were against EU regulations, and the project was stopped in 2005. The village is now in a period of reversion of farms to their former owners. A few show signs of renovations. However, many remain uninhabited, and whilst visitors are free to look around, it is at your own risk and with no admittance to the interior of the buildings due to the extreme danger they present.
Definitely a flatten and rebuild again. The land's probably worth more than the actual buildings themselves, that's for sure. Yeah, so not far off the main road that we need to get onto, and we'll continue to make our way east out of the foothills. So today them roads were phenomenal, but we were in third gear most of the time. Very similar to Norway. So back to the van. So let's quickly talk sponsorship of products after receiving a couple of degrading messages and unsubscribers, I'm going to call them, because we done that video on the EcoFlow. Now, I've said it before, guys, we get approached through Instagram and YouTube to sponsor many products, and we flatly turn them down because they've got no connection to the van. They're items that we've already got or that we don't need, so we turn them down. However, when these products come up that we absolutely would like, or we think they're useful for you, also, then we'll continue to do reviews. Hopefully you'll understand that. There was no way we could refuse, £2,500 worth of equipment, especially in the circumstance which we are now, as we go after seeking our ambition of being photographers. Yeah, so if the products come up and we do a review, if you don't like the sponsorship content, then please feel free not to watch it. But I completely understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. And we've also been contacted for some really random bits and pieces. I think in one of the videos we said about hand warmers, and that's no lie there. They wanted to kit us out in all thermal clothing and hand warmers. As much as that could be handy for us, it doesn't really suit our content, I don't think. So yeah, there you go. So we'll stay here tonight. Again, guys, because we're in the foothills of the Pyrenees, it reminds us of Norway, because the sun, we've still got another 2 hours sunlight here, but already it's gone down beside the mountain, and that temperature instantly has dropped. That's a bloody cold. I'll tell you something else as well. This is not going to be the last time we come to the Pyrenees, that's for sure. What an incredible area. What an absolute incredible area. So many different landscapes we've seen today, and we could have literally stopped every 5 minutes. Again, very similar to Scandinavia, but we've got destination in mind with Ian, and destination that we need to make. So we couldn't keep stopping yet. But me and Claire, we will definitely be back. Can you hear all the cattle in the background with their massive cattle bells on? Wow. Incredible. Again, cooking on the outside because it's burgers. We don't want it all on the inside. And I think we're having a bit of cheese, some onion sprinkles. And what have you got?
I've got chicken cooked in a mustard and honey sauce made by myself with carrots, petit pois and new potatoes.
Come on in, folks, let's have a look at this.
And of course, a glass of red wine.
Oh, did it come out all right?
Yeah, lovely.
Cheers.
Good health.
That's peasants on the burgers over here. Not too shabby though, eh? Not too shabby. So I think the plan for tonight is we need to eat up. It's going to get dark pretty soon, and then hunker down for the night before it gets too cold. And then we can have a longer journey. We can get up earlier, hit the road, and make some miles toward Andorra. What do you think about that then?
I think that sounds great.
What, to Andorra, is that it? 150, 170k. Ah, okay, 150, 170k. So maybe a couple of days we'll take that in. We'll make that, won't we, in a couple of days. Boom. Just like that. Oh, they're monsters.
Cool.
Monster burger. What do you think of them, folks, eh? You want one? And taste? If only I had a couple of eggs.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Them being in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's all about getting a nice level bit of ground when you're cooking outside. So we're going all American here. We're doing both sides of the eggs just so we can get them into the bin. Get them into the bin, get them into the bun.
They might go in the bin.
Whoop.
Ah, what could possibly go wrong there?
Yeah, one.
Sunny side down.
A little bit of heat. Back up your boy.
Okay, what could have gone wrong?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
yay.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Where do you want yours? On there?
Yep. Look at that. Nice.
I think this is going to be a big mess.
No pressure. Oh my god.
Oh, you can't get your
Gone
mouth on. That's where the saying of egg banjo comes from, for those that don't know. When you eat your runny egg sandwich like that and it all goes down, yeah, you go like this. Egg banjo.
Very nice.
Yeah. You know, the tranquility of a parking spot. It's been absolutely ruined by the cowbells. Literally. Cows there. Park up there. Win some, lose some. There's some big old boys in there, let me tell you that for nothing. Glad there's electric fence here. It's time to settle down for the evening. Burgers have been eaten, and to be fair, they're blooming lovely. Claire's coming to investigate. So what do you think of the park up?
Really noisy.
Only on Adventure Van Freddy, guys, would we bring you to the most exotic park-ups on the planet. Amongst the wildlife, nature and cowbells. Deep in the Pyrenees. Definitely going to get an early night, I think.
Because it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
A bit. See, this is why I have to grow a beard and join it onto my chest. My light chest hair, I must add. I haven't got a rug. Because of Claire's cold hands that find their way to warm myself. Get off! Warm myself up. Close quarter comeback going on here, guys. I'm really getting bogged out by that cow in the middle there.
Oh, I see. Ta-da!
What time is it?
2:00.
You go, oh, that temperature did enough drop quick tonight, let me tell you that for nothing. So by far today the highlight has got to be that pass. Them roads are incredible. I got carried away at one stage. I left the camera just rolling, just filming, because I thought it'd be interesting for everyone else to watch, but I know it's not. I know watching somebody else's road journey isn't completely interesting, especially for the 40-50 miles that we had, but boy oh boy, that's put a lot of roads to shame, I suppose. Applecross has got absolutely nothing on this. It's like Applecross 30 times. It's just a continuation of windy roads and magnificent mountains. It's really, really incredible. And the reason why we travel by road, folks, you are missing out big time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've been guilty of it when we first started coming away, didn't we? We
Yeah.
used to head right down to the south of France, get there as quickly as we could, an overnight, halfway, and then didn't really see anything. So we've been guilty of it ourselves. But the more we do this, the more we realise, the journey is the journey that is your holiday. It's not just that final destination where you sit and then do nothing for a week. It's that journey on the way down, all those places you wouldn't normally see. And yeah, they've been absolutely I think spectacular, stunning, epic,
All the words, folks.
breathtaking, everything, haven't they? Especially
Breathtaking is the word today, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely worth taking the smaller roads, the longer route, the windier path, and you find an adventure. It's great.
It's all about the adventure, including Ludo. So we're going to settle down for a game of Ludo, and we should be up a little bit earlier in the morning, and we'll see you then, folks, as we head out towards Andorra east. Not another one.
And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it.
Good night from me.
Good night.